It's going to be Knoxville East where that's been the case. Some 2 to 3 inch totals between Knoxville and Maryville, over 4 being estimated near Gatlinburg, and over 6 being estimated portions of Greene County near Greenville. So this is where we've seen it. This is where the worst of it is. We have flash flood warnings in effect for severe portions of Jefferson and Cott County that goes until 12:30, and the rest of the region under a flood watch, meaning it's possible we could see flooding. More flooding, and that's going to go through 2 o'clock on Friday afternoon. Steady rain from earlier today, a little bit of a respite, a little bit of a break. That's moving up towards the Tri-Cities, that steadier, heavier rain, but we're definitely not done yet. Additional rounds are going to be moving in a little later tonight. 6 Predictor kind of shows that. Watch how the showers will start to build overnight into early tomorrow morning as they're still streaming northward right along this stalled front that's back across portions of the plateau. So through the day tomorrow, still a high risk, especially Knoxville into the Smokies, for some additional flooding. In fact, numerous flash flooding events will be possible. And notice that kind of pinkish purple shading on the other side of the mountains, an extreme risk for flooding. Keep that in mind if you're traveling 26 or 40 over into western North Carolina, especially near Asheville. I told you there's a stalled front across our area, so this moisture is not really related to Helene, which is still down towards the Gulf of Mexico and western Caribbean area. This is all just tropical moisture coming out of the Gulf, moving along this stalled front. That's going to continue throughout the day Thursday. This is 4 p.m. Additional showers right through tomorrow evening as well. This is 11 p.m. And then this time tomorrow night, we're probably tracking still a hurricane in North Georgia, which will most likely still be a tropical storm as it gets close to us early on Friday morning. So additional rainfall into Friday morning, plus the winds from it. The one good thing is it's moving very rapidly. It's not going to stick around long. It's going to rotate out of our area by Friday afternoon into Friday evening, and we're going to catch a little bit of a break. It's a brief break because eventually that low is going to pinwheel back its way into our area later Sunday into Monday. Now again, there is an increased risk for flooding into Friday as well, a medium threat across the entire area, but we need to focus on where Helene is now. You can see a pretty tight circulation starting to develop, but between now and tomorrow afternoon / evening, it's going to go from where it is now to Category 1, possibly up to a Category 4, making landfall tomorrow evening across the Big Bend of Florida. Still could be a Category 1 hurricane, as I mentioned, or close to it in the Atlanta metro area, and a weakening tropical storm into our area. Winds of about 110 plus miles per hour shaded in the purple. They're the 74 to 100 through North Georgia, 58 to 73 near Atlanta, and still some 40 to maybe 60 mile per hour winds in our area. That's why we have a high wind watch in place Thursday night into Friday. So this is not tonight. Not the winds. The rain is tonight, but the winds are tomorrow night into Friday. Maybe gusts near 50 in the Smokies. We could be seeing gusts over 80 miles per hour. That's why a high wind warning is in place there. Let's talk about the timing. Again, this time tomorrow night, we're probably just starting to see them pick up across the higher peaks. The best opportunity for the strongest winds closer to daybreak on Friday. That's 3 a.m. This is 6 a.m. So this would be about the time people are heading out to work, heading out to school. If some of the schools decide that they're going to stay in session, we're talking some 50 plus mile per hour winds, certainly possible. Still through 9 a.m., very gusty winds in the Smokies and across much of the area. It's not really till late afternoon that we see those winds start to die down across the area. So we do think there is the potential for some power outages as well. And with landfalling tropical systems, there's always an opportunity that we could see at least a few stray tornadoes. So we'll have to watch that as well as we go through Friday afternoon. So next couple of days, still high risk for heavy rain and flooding, wind damage and power outages Thursday night into Friday. We have at a high risk, or medium risk rather. So please make sure you have multiple ways you can get alerts in case your power goes out, and you have ways you can charge your tablets and phones as well. Thankfully, a bit of a break Saturday, but as I mentioned, another rain chance Sunday into Monday.
All right, Ken, thank you.